Hey, what's up? Welcome to DGen Ed. That's degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice. Just me having fun looking at charts like the chart behind me, which is of Biora Therapeutics, ticker symbol BIOR. And so I am recording this on the evening of Monday, March 25th, after Biora closed at a price of $1.22, being up a little over 1.5% on the day, but then continuing higher to $1.26 in the after hours, being up just over 3%. And so here, looking at the chart on the daily time frame, I wanted to go over Biora because they are reporting earnings tomorrow on March 26th in the after hours. And if I flip over here to their website, this is, how you can access their conference call. It will be at 4 p.m. Eastern on the 26th. Unfortunately, I have to be at work then, so I will be streaming their earnings call the following morning on the 27th around 7 a.m. Eastern. So if you do want to join for that, I will post a link for that shortly. And, then we can hang out, go over the chart, and talk about the stock, the company that we all love and hold dear. But now getting into the chart, just wanted to go over a few levels that do stand out to me and kind of where I see price going following earnings. But I do have to say that earnings are very tough to predict. It could go up, it could go down, it could also go both ways. So, what I plan to do is have some buy orders if it does dip, but I am hoping that it does go higher, but also, not placing such large buy orders that I won't be able to buy the dip if it does, return down to, 75 cents, something like that, really being worst case scenario. I don't think that will happen, but I don't want to be chasing a falling knife. I want to wait to see where it lands and, pick up some shares at a discount. But if that does not happen and we do go higher, which is what I'm hoping for, I also don't want to be chasing. So if it does dip during a little bit of, after hours volatility, I want to have my orders placed. But, just going over the levels that I do have here, I do think some of them will offer some insight. But before I get into those levels, I do just want to go over the pattern that I see here, really stemming from this yellow downtrending line that I have based on these two touch points that you can see there, one being the high from November 9th, and the other being the high from December 28th. And so from connecting those 2 points, we did get a rejection over here on December 1st, and we did break above it shortly, when we went up to $1.99. And then we did get a little bit of a fake out breakout here. And now it does look like we are testing that yellow line as resistance, kind of sandwiched between there and this red line marked at $1.15, which did act as support over here. And it kind of has, been acting as support a little bit over here. Perhaps this is bullish consolidation. Maybe this is a bull flag. But I do find it discouraging that for the most part, we haven't really been able to cleanly break above this yellow downtrend. So I could see price going down following earnings, which, for me, I just view that as a dip buying opportunity to accumulate more. So I'm not sweating it if that is what happens. But, like I said, I am hoping that price does go higher. And so really what I see as a level of resistance is the 618 from this retracement. That is at a price of $1.22.7, or really around $1.23. And if we do look at the highs of all of these days, basically on March 19th, the high was $1.23. Then on the 20th, $1.22. Again, $1.21 on the 21st, and then $1.23 on the 22nd, and $1.23 again on the 25th. So, clearly $1.23 is acting as resistance. Hopefully this consolidation will launch us higher, getting us up to $1.50 at the orange line, if not higher, maybe getting up to, this level that I have marked here, which I guess I kind of forgot to remove, but that is $1.69.9. It would be great to be getting up there, or returning to $1.99, reclaiming that, getting above $2 a share. I think that would be excellent. But more realistically, I do feel like we're having a tough time here getting above these levels. I think we're bumping our heads at resistance. So if price does dip, whether that's short-lived and we launch higher, or if we do see a pretty notable retracement following earnings after the earnings call, whether that's in the after hours pre-market or next day's trading. Levels that I could see us having some dip buying opportunities. One, of course, being the red line here at $1.15. Another being $1.08. The closing or the opening and closing prices here. This does seem like it was a significant level, having been support over here as well. Also, the dip that we saw on March 14th on Pi Day, we hit a low of $1.01. So that could be a nice level to pick up some shares, or the 786 here at $1.02. So, right around there, or the psychological level of $1. I also think we could be dipping lower than that. So, I could see, let's see, what's another level that stands out to me? Maybe the low over here. That was $1.05. Yeah, so like in that range, I think we might see some volatility. I think we definitely will see some volatility around earnings, but it's tough to say which way the price will go following that. So I think it's good to prepare for dips, to be able to establish, to pick up more shares on those dips. But if it does rip these levels to the upside, I think we could be hitting them. I think we could be blowing past $2 a share, if not tomorrow, if not the following day, if not the following week or month. I think later this year, Biora will be above $2 a share. So I'm really not sweating earnings. I think it'll be volatile, and I think it will offer some dip buying opportunities, whether they're short-lived or, to be taken advantage of over the next few weeks. I'm excited about the company, and, I really don't care what the price does around earnings. I believe in it long term, and I think it's a great hold. So, I'm really excited about that, and I'm excited to listen to the earnings call with you all on Wednesday morning. So if you would like to join for that, you definitely should. But, those are just my thoughts. If you found them helpful, make sure you like the video, share your thoughts in the comments down below, and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content like this. Thanks a lot for watching.